Sujinshi, a new generation of Oriental fashion designer.
Today's ceremonial hostess. The quality is really good.
Let go.
Changtai trade Changtai. May I have the pleasure of your acquaintance, miss? You wouldn't want to. Always been a ceremonial hostess, haven't you? You bitch. You dare splash me.
Unlucky.
You don't appreciate it.
Shenxi Group Shen Yunlin.
You Sheng. You're CEO Sheng of Shengxi Group.
Get out. Miss. Shen Yunlin, Shenxi Group Hair. Are you alright?
No. Oh, I'm fine. Thank you.
Next up, the award we're about to present is Annual Emerging Designer Award. The nominated works include 12 Splendors.
Excuse me. I have to go now.
Oh, it's alright.
The winning work is the 12 Splendors series. This work comes from a promising new designer. Diana.
Miss Sue.
The film
Miss
was
Sue, don't misunderstand.
translated and
I know she
narrated
stole your
by
design.
Media.
I want to invite you to a good show.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Diana. I am honored to receive the Emerging Designer Award. My design concept this time is Sujingxi. 12 Splendors is mine. The grand prize is mine too.
Miss Sue. Are you satisfied with this result?
Why are you helping me?
This isn't the place to talk.
Congratulations, Miss Sujingxi, winner of the annual Best Design Award. Miss Sue, you've won the design award twice in a row. What is the special design concept behind your winning work this time? Miss Sue, I heard that the heir of Shengxi Group has been pursuing you. Is that true?
CEO Sheng and I have always been good friends. There's no pursuit going on.
Miss, please tell us about your design concept.
Excuse me. I have something to do. I'll be going now.
Miss Sue,
You little punk. You have no eyes. I'll kick you to death. Kid Mr. Andre wants to use your work. He thinks highly of you. And you dare sue him. Alright, stop fighting. Someone might die. Kid. Let me tell you, you're not allowed to design anymore. Otherwise, I'll break your hands. Let's go.
Need any help?
Ming Yang, fashion designer of the country and
Your clothes are on the table.
Oh. Okay.
Come out. Nice body, young man. Shy now, are we?
Thank you.
Why did they hit you?
I'm a fashion designer. My boss stole my designs. I gathered evidence to sue. But I was discovered. Now all the evidence has been taken. And
I understand. What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
Stay at this hotel for now. I just happen to need an assistant. Would you consider it? Actually, I'm also a fashion designer.
Sis, we're at the airport.
Have you sent the things?
Hey! The Dream Wanderer brocade concept document has been sent to Shen Corp. Sis, I just don't understand. So many companies are vying for your authorization. Why?
Why give it to Shen Corp for free? Is that so? 5 years ago, my parents forced me to marry Shen Yi, the heir to Shen Corp. I refused. I ran away on the wedding day. I escaped abroad. I took on the alias figure.
The film
I
was
delved into
translated
Neo-Chinese
and
design.
narrated
You don't
by
feel you've wronged
Media.
Shen Yi? And want to compensate him, do you?
After I ran away, my sister married him in my place. So
all these years, the works you've designed have been authorized to Shen Corp under the name Vega to help Shen Corp grow. Is it just to make your sister's life better? Was it just to make Big Sister's life a little better?
that's right. My sister raised me. Now, she sacrificed her own lifelong happiness for me. What I can do for her is far too little, so my return this time isn't just to promote a neo-Chinese design, it's also for my sister. Honestly, all these years I've been abroad, my biggest worry has been my sister. But a few days ago, I suddenly lost contact with her.
Sis, time's almost up.
Okay, let's go. Minjiang, let's go. Let's go home.
Sis, your room key.
Go back to your room and rest. I'll go check on my sister. 5 years. I can't wait to see what she looks like now.
Right. Vice President Chen, the CGA Fashion Councils, knows you're back. He wants to invite you to tomorrow's Gilded Gala. Are you going?
I don't really have any dealings with the Fashion Council.
Then I'll refuse.
No. If I want to promote a neo-Chinese design, then I'm bound to interact with them in the future. Tell them I'll be there.
Okay. I'll go back to my room then.
Jinxie.
Shang Yunlan.
You didn't even bother to tell me you were back. Don't you care about me at all?
What are you doing here?
I knew you were coming back. I applied for a temporary flight route in advance, took a private jet here. Just to wait for you.
Shang Yunlan. I've told you many times. There's nothing between us. If you keep acting like this, then I just want to say, we can't even be friends.
Fine. Then we won't be friends. We'll just be partners.
What do you mean?
I know, you licensed your designs to the Shen Group. So I came back this time. In my own name. To the Shen Group. Invested 10 billion.
10 billion. Are you crazy? Where are you taking me?
I know you came back. Of course, to see your sister. I'll take you to the Shen family. Have you considered? Even though your sister married into the Shen family for you, but now you're back. The Su family will definitely force you to marry into another family to gain more benefits.
I'm not the little girl I was 5 years ago.
Just being Vega won't be enough to persuade the Su family. I have something for you. Open it.
The golden scissors. The insignia of the Fashion Association's president. How did you get this?
These golden scissors were stolen years ago and sold to a foreign collector. By chance. At his house, I found these golden scissors and bought them.
But such a valuable insignia, why would he so easily sell it to you?
Because he's a foreigner. He doesn't know the origin of these golden scissors. He thought it was just an ordinary antique. Here. Now it's yours. I know. Back then your Su family lost the royally bestowed golden scissors and were almost expelled from the council. It was also for this reason that your parents forced you to marry into the Shen family, right? With these golden scissors, you can not only inherit the CGA Fashion Council presidency. More importantly, you can give the Su family an explanation. This way, they won't force you to marry anyone else.
You're giving me the golden scissors. To me.
Not giving them to you, returning them to their rightful owner. They originally belonged to your Su family. I just helped you get them back. Also, I've already informed Vice President Chen Zhao of the council. You Su Jingxi got the golden scissors back. According to the rules, you will become the council's new president.
No wonder. Chen Zhao called me and invited me to the cocktail party.
You mean gilded cocktail party? Tomorrow. Actually, that was specially prepared for you to welcome and announce the birth of the new president.
Thank you.
This is the first time you've said thank you to me. Let's go. All right. I'll see you off here. I won't disturb your sisterly affection. I'll leave first.
Hey.
Babe, who is this?
Shan Yi. Who is she?
Su Jingxi.
Why are you shouting?
Your brother Shen Yi, that runaway bride. Just like your crazy sister. All you know is how to yell.
My sister. Crazy. Shan Yi, what did you do to my sister?
Su Jing. I sent her to a mental hospital. A lunatic. How can she be my wife?
Shan Yi. How could you do this to my sister?
Su Jingxi, you were the one who ran away. The Su family sent Su Jing as a replacement. Now you're here, yelling at brother Shen Yi. How uncouth.
Su Jingxi, don't look at me like that. It's your sister. She didn't know her place and really thought she was the missus of the Shen family. She kept trying to sabotage my relationship with Ying Ying. I had no choice but to send her to a mental hospital.
Shan Yi, we had a deal. I would design for Shen Corp, and you would take care of my sister.
Yes. I originally thought, if you compensated me in my career, I would let bygones be bygones. But I have Ying Ying now. So naturally, I don't need you.
Huh.
Exactly. Since you're also a designer, you should have heard of me. My international name is Vika.
Vega. You.
That's right, it's me.
Let me tell you, Ying Ying not only authorized her award-winning Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade to Shen Corp, but also through her father, Council Member Feng, secured 1 billion in investment from Shengxi Group for me.
If I were you, I'd just leave. Still lingering here? A disgrace.
Shan Yi, I'll ask you one more time. Where is my sister?
Su Jingxi, don't even dream of it. Watching brother Shen Yi's career become increasingly successful, you just want to drag your crazy sister out to split brother Shen Yi's assets. No way.
Su Jingxi,
The film was
imagine this.
translated and narrated
5 years
by
gone.
M Media.
You've just returned, and you're already scheming to seize my Shen family's assets.
Shan Yi, I'm giving you one last chance. Tell me where my sister is, and we can part ways amicably.
Brother Shen Yi, I can't tell her. Tomorrow is the Golden Stream Gala. If Su Jing, that lunatic, shows up, it will definitely affect Shengxi Group's investment. Then my father will have helped you for nothing.
Exactly. Tomorrow at the gala, we're announcing the Dreamweaver Brocade authorization and signing with Shengxi Group. I won't give you the chance to ruin our signing.
Su Jingxi, give up. Let me tell you, the Shen family belongs to brothers Shen Yi and me. If you know what's good for you, get lost. Otherwise, with my status as Vika, a single word can get you blacklisted from the industry.
Fine. Shan Yi, I wanted to give you one last chance. After all, I was the one who ran away from the wedding. Since you don't want it, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Sis, are we still going to the gala tomorrow?
Yes, of course we are. I want to see how the Shen family managed to secure the authorization. Did you know about this all along?
I just found out. Otherwise I wouldn't have invested in Shen Corp. Come on, let's get in the car. I'll take you back to the hotel. We'll figure this out together.
Hello, Minjiang. Do you have any news about my sister?
Not yet. But Shen Corp just sent over the electronic contract for the Dreamweaver Brocade authorization. They're asking when we can sign. They said they need it for tomorrow's Golden Stream Gala. Sis, how should I respond? Should I refuse?
No. Tell them. We need to review the contract first.
Understood. One more thing. Director Feng from the board contacted me. He wants his daughter Feng Ying to become your apprentice.
Who? Feng Ying.
That's right. He heard that the board, the new president is you. So through Vice President Chen, I was contacted.
All right. Then have him bring his daughter. to come find me. What are you doing here? Don't tell me you're thinking of injecting capital into Shangji again.
Without me. You alone. Wouldn't the scene be too dry?
What are you up to?
Me? I've always been one to enjoy a good show. Wasn't our first meeting like this too?
Boring.
The Apparel Council's Gilded Gala.
This is my first time attending the Gilded Gala. So lively?
First time. Don't you win awards often?
I'm talking about domestic. Domestic galas. Of course, I always go abroad.
Let me introduce you then. That one over there is called Chang Tai. He's in trade. He has channels both domestically and internationally. Next to him, the one talking to him, is called Diana. I heard she's a council officer specially invited from abroad.
Humph.
The film was
The council has tons of
translated
officers.
and narrated by
Someone like her.
Media.
Just does odd jobs.
Haha. Well, can someone like say father-in-law, who brought in 10 billion in funding from Shengshi Group be common?
Of course not, let me tell you. My father is no ordinary officer. He can't speak directly to the president.
President? You mean the CGA Apparel Council's new president who inherited the golden scissors?
Of course. The new president returned to the country to personally meet my father. When the time comes, I can take you with me. You better behave yourself. Don't embarrass me.
Okay, I'll definitely behave. But I heard that the president is a real heavyweight. Not only did they recover the industry's sacred golden scissors, but they also won numerous top international awards. A true giant whose every move shakes the entire industry.
Indeed. Do you know Uncle Zhao? This lady, is she talking about the councils? Vice President Chen.
Everyone here relies on Uncle Zhao, don't they?
Of course. I'm here at Vice President Chen's kind invitation. I returned to develop my career. You're all talking about the past. Now that the golden scissors have appeared, and the new president has returned, even Uncle Zhao has to listen to the president.
Isn't it said that today the new president will attend the gala? Why aren't we there yet?
What kind of person is the president? He's definitely making a grand entrance.
The president has arrived.
Isn't this Miss Sue? If you wanted to come to the reception, just say so. I'll give you an invitation. And impersonating the president.
Sis, now the council. When did it become a disability federation? How are there even retards here?
You? Honey, look at them.
Su Jingxi. Impersonating the president. Do you know how serious a crime that is? You want to implicate the entire Su family, don't you? Hey.
Shan Yi, you're not even divorced yet. And you're in public, addressing another woman as your wife. Are you even fit to attend the Golden Stream reception?
What are you doing? Let go of Brother Shen Yi. There's trouble. Someone's hitting people.
It's her.
Ming Yang, let him go.
Su Jingxi, don't think I don't know. Your purpose in coming here. You weren't willing to marry me back then. Ran away abroad. Now that you know my Shen Corp is powerful, you want a piece of the pie, huh?
Shan Yi, your Shen Corp to get where it is today. Who did it rely on? If it weren't for me, for my sister, to live a happier life, authorizing my work to Shen Corp, would your Shen Corp be where it is today?
Do you have any shame? Shen Corp could develop to this day. That's because of my Feng Ying's authorized works. What does it have to do with you?
Exactly. Su Jingxi. Others may not know you, but don't I know you?
And who are you?
3 years ago, at the Emerging Fashion Design Awards ceremony. Miss Su, you were still working as a hostess, weren't you?
I wondered who looked so familiar. Turns out it's an old acquaintance. Sis, why don't we?
No need. Just two insignificant clowns. Later, we'll deal with them together.
Su Jingxi, I know these past 5 years abroad haven't been easy for you. For your sister's sake, I was going to reserve a position for you at Shen Corp. But you've gone too far today.
It is. Impersonating the president. You're incredibly audacious. You think just because the president recently took office, no one recognizes him? Let me tell you, my family and the president are old family friends.
Miss Feng actually knows the president.
Of course. Miss Feng's father is a veteran of the council. His connections are extensive. Su Jingxi, on such an important occasion today, you're actually here, causing a ruckus over the family inheritance. Has the Su family not taught you any manners?
When have the affairs of my Su family required outsiders to gossip?
Su Juming, Su Jingxi's half-brother.
Damn,
The film was translated
I wondered who it was.
and narrated by
So-
M Media.
couldn't hack it abroad. And knew to come home. You came home and didn't bother telling the family. Huh. My dear sister.
Do I need to tell you where I'm going?
No, you don't. But don't forget, you represent our Su family outside. Young Master Su, this sister of yours, hasn't brought any shame to the Su family, you know.
Su Jingxi, you ran away from your marriage, and now you're disrupting the Golden Age Gala, even impersonating the president. Since you're here today, the Su family needs to give an explanation.
Su Jingxi, you can mess up your own life fine. But do you have to drag the Su family down with you?
You believe that Shen Guy.
You'd rather believe him than the runaway daughter of the Su family.
Do you know what that Shen Guy did to eldest sister?
How dare you mention eldest sister? Eldest sister is in the state, entirely because of you. And you hid abroad for 5 years. You were a hostess for 5 years abroad. So, now you're back transformed into the president of the council. Huh. President Su.
Right. You've been abroad for so many years, yet you don't have a single piece of work to your name. How dare you impersonate the president?
Diana. Whether I have any work. You know best.
Su Jingxi, didn't you say you authorized a design to Shen Corp? Why don't you show it to everyone?
Let's see it. Open your eyes wide and take a good look. This is my sister's work. 12 blooms. This is hilarious. Su Jin. Even if you're not skilled, you wouldn't plagiarize someone else's work and claim it as your own, would you?
The funniest thing is, she dared to use Vega's work and pass it off as her own. Do you really think everyone in the domestic fashion industry is blind?
Su Jingxi. If Dad knew what you're doing, he would disown you. Hey Dad. I'm at the gala now. What? The golden scissors. Okay, I'll head back right away. Right now the Su family still has more pressing matters to attend to. I'll settle the score with you later.
Su Jingxi, first you impersonated the president, and now in broad daylight, you plagiarized someone else's work. You don't want to work in this country anymore, do you?
Su Jingxi, I initially wanted to your sister's sake, let you off the hook. But you actually dared to plagiarize Vega's work. I really can't tolerate this.
So what do you want to do?
Darling, as things stand, I have to step forward. Everyone, to be honest, that internationally renowned designer, winner of countless international awards, Z Angsing Vega, is Ying Ying.
This Vega, with so many top international brands to collaborate with, instead, repeatedly, sells her work to the domestic Shen Corporation. So that's how it is.
Mr. Chang, you're slightly mistaken. Ying Ying didn't sell her work to me. She gifted it. For 3 years, all of Vega's works have been completely free of charge licensed to our Shen Corporation.
Of course. Mr. Shen and Miss Feng, a devoted couple.
There's no need to talk about money. Additionally, before the cocktail party begins, our company has specially organized a celebratory ceremony for those who have obtained the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade Series design license. But she, at this critical juncture, is passing off Ying Ying's work as her own. Impersonating the president is one thing, but I really can't stand by and watch you plagiarize Ying Ying's work and do nothing.
Mr. Shen, look at your Ying Ying. From her attire to her demeanor. What about her resembles a designer?
Compared to the truth, they'd rather believe the lies. Because the truth is simply too cruel.
So Jinxie, there's no need to pretend anymore. The president will be here soon. I hope then you can still remain so calm, publicly plagiarizing someone else's work. Truly shameless.
Diana, anyone else saying this is one thing. But aren't you embarrassed saying this?
This kind of person should be kicked out of the council, blacklisted from the entire industry. President, you can go back anytime.
Chen Jiao, Vice President of the Fashion Management Council.
And discuss the Golden Scissors Award with them.
Vice President Chen. Based on my understanding of him, before the Su family issue is resolved, he won't publicly reveal his identity as president.
Mr. Sheng is right. However, after all, the Golden Scissors are the Su family's
The
heirloom.
film was translated
Feng
and
Yan, Ying
narrated
Ying's
by
father,
M.
board
Media.
member.
If they don't acknowledge it, it will inevitably be unjustified and unreasonable. But I think, with President Vega's status, it's enough to prove his own capabilities. The president is actually Vega. No wonder Vice President Chen recognized the president based solely on the Golden Scissors.
Alright, I have something to do. I'll leave first then.
Okay, take care, Mr. Shang. See you at the cocktail party. Vice President. Wait a moment, you just said, our president is Vega. Yeah, what's wrong? Actually, my daughter has always admired Vega. I hope you can. It's about the apprenticeship, right? Well, I'll recommend it to the president. As for whether it works out, it still depends on the president's approval. Then I'd be very grateful. Kicked out of the council. Industry-wide ban. Kicked out of the council. Industry-wide ban. What's all the commotion outside? What did you say? President, this is Director Feng. You've really raised a good daughter. An apprenticeship. Move aside.
So Jinxie, if I were you, I would have lost all face and left already.
Exactly. You really shouldn't be here.
Su Jingxi, you're truly hopeless.
Shan Yi, although my sister was a substitute bride, she is still your lawfully wedded wife. Your current actions, do they sit well with your conscience?
Enough. Su Jingxi. After saying all this, isn't it just to garner sympathy and then get a share of the company? I'm telling you, dream on.
Get a share from your Shen Corp. It's almost bankrupt. What's there to share? CEO Shen's Shen Group, relying on Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade, is soaring to new heights. It has even attracted A 1 billion investment from Shengxi Group. It's about to become the industry leader. Bankrupt.
Bankrupt with 1 billion. That's not a small amount. Moreover, with Miss Feng such a top international designer, who doesn't know that Vegas works? Are money printing machines.
Is that so?
It is. This matter is already public knowledge.
Shan Yi. Don't speak too soon.
What do you mean?
What if I said you won't get the authorization?
I'm Vega. As long as I'm still here, Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade's authorization won't get away. Understand? What are you laughing at?
Nothing. You look ridiculous.
You? Brother Shen Yi.
Su Jingxi, you've repeatedly stirred up trouble, even if I wanted to spare you. It's impossible today. If you know what's good for you, get out now.
Don't even think that because Sheng Yunlin isn't here today. Even if he were, he couldn't protect you.
Humph. I was wondering why. You're so confident today. Turns out you've hooked up with CEO Sheng of the Sheng Corporation.
You guys don't know, do you? 3 years ago, she already crawled into Sheng Yunlin's bed.
3 years. CEO Sheng is probably tired of her by now. Besides, our families are old friends. CEO Sheng's investment in the Sheng Corporation was arranged by my father.
Feng Ying. I thought Diana was shameless enough. But compared to you, she's practically innocent.
Shut up, Su Jingxi. As a member of the council, I have the right to maintain order, security. Su Jingxi, I advise you to apologize to everyone right now. Otherwise, don't blame us for reporting to the president and having you, oh no, having the entire Su family completely expelled from the fashion industry.
Is that so? I'd like to see how you're going to expel me.
The film was
Get them out of here.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Who dare?
Su Jingxi, now that Vice President Chen is here, let's see how you keep up this act.
Vice President Chen, I'm so sorry. I believe the commotion here disturbed you. It's all my fault for not handling this family matter properly.
Vice President Chen, this matter can't be entirely blamed on Mr. Shen. It's this woman who's causing trouble and disrupting the event. Moreover, she dared to pass off someone else's work as her own.
That's right. People like them should be banned from the entire industry.
You a mere council member. What right do you have to ban anyone?
Vice President Chen. It's her, Su Jingxi, causing all this commotion. I was just following everyone's opinion.
Just now. Who was it that said they wanted to ban Miss Su? Vice President Chen. Banning Su Jingxi is our consensus.
Vice President Chen, Su Jingxi went too far today. You can't go against everyone's wishes, just because you're feeling soft.
Shut up. I think it's you lot who should be banned.
Vice President Chen. You invited me here. Don't tell me this was all staged for my benefit.
Su Jingxi, who do you think you are? Take a good look at yourself. You just...
Shut up.
Vice President Chen,
This is the CGA, Fashion Council's cocktail party. You an outsider. What right do you have to be here? Someone. Get her out of here.
let go of me. Shen Yi, Shen Yi.
Miss Su, I apologize for my inadequate management and lack of control, which led to this incident.
Vice President Chen, you are my elder in age and my senior in experience. Ideally, I shouldn't speak out of turn, but I believe an industry thrives and flourishes because of its ideals, its systems, and its spirit. But today, all I see in them is vulgarity, blind imitation, and sycophancy. I don't know how a council, this terminally ill, can lead the development of the entire industry. In short, I'm very disappointed with tonight's cocktail party.
Yes, it was my oversight. I've been negligent in my management.
But this is good too. Now I can see their true colors.
Why so quiet now? Miss Su, I am truly sorry. We were all blinded by Shen Yi. That's why we were so rude. Please forgive us.
Yes, yes. Sister Sue. We're old acquaintances. How could I not know? Your character. I was misled by them.
You.
Oh my. You all are truly wasted in design. Why not try your hand at face changing?
Who was it that accused my sister of plagiarism? And who said my sister's presence here was an insult to them? Now you're all denying it. Who said Miss Su plagiarized? Who say? Step forward. You. Yes, you. Weren't you the one clamoring for my sister to show her work? Yes. And you? You were the loudest, weren't you? Oh, Diana. I can understand others joining in. But you as an intern of the council, you participated as well. You're really making me proud.
We didn't know your relationship with Miss Sue. Otherwise,
Otherwise what? What's my relationship with Vice President Chim? Vice President Chim. I'm curious. Are your subordinates fashion council staff? Those who don't know any better might think you're paparazzi from a gossip rag. They seem to be concocting rumors about us.
And came crawling back. How did you beg me? Now, this is how you repay me. Ah,
President Chen, I was wrong. I was misled by them. They instigated me.
Vice President Chen, this has nothing to do with me. It was Shen Yi who led the charge. Impossible.
Jinxie is my dearest friend. My wife is Jinxie's older sister. How could I possibly lead the charge to harm her?
Shut up. Miss Su. How should these three be dealt with?
Vice President Chim. I won't interfere in your council's internal affairs. After all, I'm still an outsider. President Sheng should have told you.
Yes. In light of past considerations, the three of you should voluntarily withdraw from the council. Consider it a way to save face. Oh, Vice President Chen. Vice President Chen, please have mercy. I work in sales
The
channels
film
for
was
the clothing market.
translated and
Once this news
narrated
gets
by
out,
M Media.
no one in the entire industry will want to work with me.
Yes, President Chen. You know my situation. If I leave the council, how will I survive? Miss Sue, please? Talk to Vice President Chen for us. After the ceremony 3 years ago, many partners sued me for breach of contract and demanded compensation. I'm currently millions in debt. Please, Miss Sue.
Apologies only work for children's mistakes. Adults must bear responsibility. Don't you understand the simple principle?
I've said it before. I won't interfere in your council's internal affairs.
Jinxie, we're still family after all.
You're not worthy.
Now I'm issuing an industry-wide announcement. Shen Yi, Chen Tai, Diana. Effective today, your memberships are revoked. Your industry access qualifications are revoked. You were blacklisted industry-wide. All my savings. It's all gone.
Shen Yi, it's all your fault. You ruined us.
You said it yourself. What does that have to do with me? Vice President Chen, do you think Shen Corp can't survive without your council? Do you think Shen Corp's success today has anything to do with your council?
What are you waiting for? Throw them out.
Vice President Chen.
Get lost.
Chairman Chen, give me another chance.
Shen Yi, I won't let you off the hook.
Vice Chairman Chen, even if you can kick me out of the council. The theme of this reception is the authorization ceremony between my company Shen Corp and Vega. If I leave, I'm afraid this ceremony won't be able to continue.
Shen Yi, what are you trying to do? Miss Su, the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade series, you don't mean to say you've already...
Vice Chairman Chen, please calm down. The show's just getting started.
From the top international designer Vega, and the multiple international award-winning Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade design series, just how much prestige it carries. Just a few days ago, our Shen Corp beat out many internationally renowned brands and won Ms. Vega's Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade series design,
Thick-faced.
and also gained quite a bit of really trying to gild the lily, the favor of foreign capital giants really trying to gild the lily. After much discussion and consideration, our company has decided to cooperate with Shengxi Group and accept a 10 billion investment from them to help the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade series soar to new heights.
10 billion. Shen Corp isn't just soaring, they're rocketing. I can only say that Shen Yi is really lucky.
Just now it looked like he was about to end up like Chantai and the others. With this 10 billion investment, even if he's not on the council, he's still a leader in the industry.
Of course, although I've now left the council. Over the years, the council has still been quite helpful to our Shen Corp to show our gratitude.
Hey! Don't be so quick to thank us, Mr. Shen. Why not share the authorization contract with everyone?
Mr. Shen, we're all partners. Before we cooperate, could we take a look at the authorization contract? Right. Let's see it, we should see it.
You think I wouldn't be prepared? Don't worry, everyone. We've already prepared the authorization contract. Show the contract. Didn't Ying Ying give it to you?
Mr. Shen, I asked Ms. Feng for it, but she kept putting me off. It's just...
Everyone, I'm sorry. There's been a slight mishap with the staff. Please remain calm. I'll go get the contract now. Ying Ying, where's the authorization contract? Send it over quickly.
This. Brother Shen Yi. I'll send it right away.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Mr. Shen, you don't actually have the authorization, do you? You're toying with us, aren't you?
Nonsense. We would never joke about something like this. Our company has a long-standing partnership with Vega. Everyone knows about Ying Ying and my relationship, as you all well know.
Exactly. Everyone knows about Feng Ying and your relationship. But how can you prove that Feng Ying is Vega?
Miss Su has a point. If passing it to the staff is too troublesome, could you show us your phone?
Yeah. At least let us have some peace of mind.
Everyone, please remain calm. Please settle down. I'll urge her again. Feng Ying, what are you doing? Is it really this hard to just send a file?
I'll be right there. Almost done. How could this be?
What's wrong? Is it done yet? I'm standing on stage right now. Everyone's waiting.
Shen Yi. I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Is it that hard to sign your own name?
Vega refused to sign.
Refused to sign? Wait a minute. Aren't you Vega? What?
Is your authorization contract ready?
Almost. Transmitting. There's a slight problem with the authorization contract software. Please wait a moment, everyone.
That's all right. As far as I know, the signing software subject should be your company's legal representative, which is you, Mr. Shen. You don't need the staff to put the contract on the big screen. Just show your phone to Vice President Chen, and we'll know.
That's right. I believe I hold some influence within the association. What I say, I think that people will trust.
Mr. Shen.
For such a simple matter, your hesitation and constant evasion. Is it really a problem with the signing software? Or Do you simply not have the authorization contract?
Of course I have the contract. It's just...
Just what? I think you don't have the authorization contract at all.
Mr. Shen, you don't really not have the authorization contract, do you?
If there's no authorization, I'll have to reconsider the investment we discussed.
Shen Yi. As Vice President of the CGA, Apparel Council, I demand you disclose the authorization contract with Vega regarding the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade.
Everyone please calm down. Calm down. Even if we can't disclose the authorization contract right now, we have still received it. Shengxi Group's 10 billion funds won't affect our cooperation with everyone. Shengxi Group representatives have arrived. Ha ha ha. Our Shen Corp has their 10 billion investment.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have questioned Mr. Shen.
10 billion investment. Please don't forget us old clients.
Of course, of course. Su Jingxi, are you disappointed? You think my Shen Corp, based on just a single authorization, got to where it is today?
Insolent. Shen Yi. You didn't get the authorization for Vega's Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade. You have no connection to the industry association. Get out now.
Vice President Chen, don't worry. Mr. Shen was once a member of the council. Why don't we use this venue to wait for Mr. Shen to sign the contract?
Su Jingxi, are you scared now? Too late. Once I get Shengxi Group's investment, the first thing I'll do is target the Su family. You're finally here. I have the contract ready. Let's sign it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Shen, but we can't sign this contract. I'm afraid.
Why? Is there a problem with the previous contract? We can discuss it.
We received news that designer Vega hasn't authorized the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade designed to your company. So I apologize. Without Shengxi Group's investment, how will you pay us for the goods?
No, there must be a misunderstanding. Everyone please listen to my explanation.
Mr. Shen, the conditions we originally agreed upon were that the 10 billion was for the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade series
the film was
operating costs.
translated and
You didn't get the
narrated
authorization.
by media.
So naturally we can't invest.
No, you can't do this. I've prepared all the materials. The cost of goods is 3 billion.
That's your problem. Also, according to the contract, Shen Corp must compensate us 5 billion in liquidated damages. Otherwise, we will sue you for fraud.
Hey, no. You can't do this.
Mr. Shen, please calm down. This is the company's decision. I'm just relaying the message.
Hey, no. I didn't breach the contract. That Ying Ying, she pretended to be Vega. That's why I...
Mr. Shen, so it seems you didn't get the authorization for Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade.
Mr. Shen, you have no reason to be here now. Someone, throw him out.
No, Vice President Chen. Don't let him leave. He owes our company 300 million in goods.
That's right. I even hired a spokesperson. The endorsement fee has been paid. He should at least give me an explanation.
I said, the show has just begun.
With his downfall, some members of our council will also suffer. What do you think?
I understand. Since I am the president now, I won't watch everyone be dragged down by that scoundrel.
President, you are magnanimous. What do you think we should do about this?
Don't worry, I won't stand idly by. Uncle Chen, make the arrangements. I want to go on stage.
Great. With you personally stepping in, I'm relieved. Everyone quiet down. Everyone has heard. The golden scissors has appeared. The new president has returned. Although Shen Corp has fallen. But As long as the president is here, she won't watch everyone fall with Shen Corp. Vice President Chen, we trust the president. But where is she?
Exactly. Vice President Chen. Are you kidding us?
Please rest assured. The president has foreseen today's situation. She has better arrangements. Please.
Chen Zhao, are you saying the president deliberately targeted our Shen Corp?
Don't worry, everyone. Since I'm back, I won't watch everyone struggle and do nothing.
Su Jingxi, what right do you have to stand here?
By virtue of this,
What can a USB drive represent?
what I have is the authorization for Menghui Yunjin. I will authorize it for free to the council. The council will select companies to participate in the production and operation of Menghui Yunjin.
I believe, with the authorization of Menghui Yunjin, everyone's losses will be recovered.
Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. How could you have the authorization for Menghui Yunjin? This is fake.
Shan Yi, don't you understand yet? Your Feng Ying is a liar. And I am the real Vega.
Ha ha ha. You actually believe what that liar said?
Shut up. Everyone, as the vice president of the council, I can attest that Miss Su is the internationally renowned designer. The designer of Menghui Yunjin. Vega.
Liar.
The
You two
film
are
was
in cahoots, aren't you?
translated And
Ha ha ha.
narrated by
Oh,
M.
Su
Media.
Jingxi. You must have slept with Chen Zhao. Shen Yi, you're presumptuous.
Let him speak.
Su Jingxi, I didn't expect. You'd rather be with an old man than marry me.
Jinxie certainly can't marry you. Because Jinxie can only marry me. Jinxie. I know. This is a bit abrupt. But I still want to ask you. Will you marry me?
Mr. Sheng is truly cunning. I couldn't find you anywhere.
That's because Miss Su is in high demand. I'm afraid.
You're afraid.
I'm afraid of my wife.
Who is your wife? I'm left-handed. I'm afraid of damaging something so precious with the scissors. Get up. So many people. I'll give you face.
Oh. Then I must thank Mrs. Shang.
And who are you to Su Jingxi? Move aside.
A wonderful moment. Always interrupted.
Mr. Sheng, please. Take care of this.
My pleasure. Mr. Shen. You just said you wanted me to invest in you.
You are Shen Yunlin of Shangxi Group. Conspiracy. It's all a conspiracy. What investment? What authorization? It's all your conspiracy. Su Jingxi, you have a cruel heart.
Shen Yi. Even now, are you still so deluded?
Su Jingxi, to make me bankrupt. You planned this for a long time, didn't you? But don't forget, your sister is still in my hands. If I go bankrupt, you'll never see Su Jing again.
Shen Yi, I'll give you one last chance. Hand over my sister.
Even if I die, I'll take your sister with me.
Don't worry. I will definitely get your sister back for you.
I think that's enough for today.
Wait a minute. I have one more thing to announce. Bring them in. Three years ago, you two offended Jingxi. I spared you once. But today, it won't be so easy.
Mr. Sheng, please. Spare me, Mr. Sheng.
Mr. Sheng, we were just misled by that Shen Yi. That's why we...
So, you will pay the price.
Miss Su. I'm so sorry, I'm truly sorry. If I'm expelled from the council, then my company will go bankrupt. You can just treat this debt-ridden scum like a fart and let it go.
Miss Su, I'm already deeply in debt. And now I've been kicked off the council. I'll truly be at my wit's end.
Sorry. President Sheng's decisions are beyond my control.
Don't worry. Your debt problems are no longer a concern. Diana, is it? You plagiarized Jingxi's work for the competition.
The film was translated
get on the council.
and narrated by
And you
M
falsified
Media.
your credentials. Chan Tai. You've been in trade for so many years, evading taxes on a massive scale. Both of you will pay a heavy price. Take them away.
Please give me another chance. President Sheng, spare me. I don't want to go to jail.
So, feel better now.
In your eyes, am I really such a petty and vindictive person?
Well, Mrs. Shan, shall we go?
You're so childish.
It's all your fault. All your fault.
Ying Ying. What's wrong?
Dad, I'm ruined. It's all that Su Jingxi's fault. I've lost everything.
Sheng Yi left you?
I only tricked him once. I didn't mean to. That heartless bastard. And I helped him so much.
Ying, it's all right. Dad's found you a new way out.
A new way out.
Yes. As long as you seize this opportunity, you can lead our Feng family to soaring heights. When you see the president later, just be sweet talking.
Vega is the president. So that means, if I become Vega's disciple, I'll become the new president's disciple. Dad, then I can get my revenge.
Such limited ambition.
I don't care. I'll make that Su Jingxi. Pay the price.
All right. First come with me to the reception room and wait. The president is sure to come soon.
Let's go then.
Sis, have some tea.
Su Jingxi. What are you doing here?
Where's my sister going? I don't have to report to you, do I?
How did we forget about you, you stray dog?
Su Jingxi. There's no one else here. Why are you still pretending? The mouse turned into a cat and can't change back, huh?
I wonder who it was just now that got kicked out.
Isn't it just because, Vice President Chen? So what? Look at you pretending. You really think you're somebody.
Better than some people impersonating others, pretending to be someone else, right?
What did you say?
Shen Yi already admitted at the reception. You are the fake Vega.
You?
What about you? What cat got your tongue?
Humph.
This is the council's reception room. Shouting and yelling is so unseemly.
That's right. Dad. She's that Su Jingxi.
Oh. Miss Su, is it? I heard. Your Su family is a legacy family. How could there be someone like you? So sharp-tongued.
Sharp-tongued. If I'm sharp-tongued, then what's your daughter? A mistress? A thief? Or a liar?
Dad, look at her.
Don't worry. I'm here. Su Jin. My daughter did borrow Vega's name. But this is our family matter. It's none of your business, outsider, to gossip about it. Truly worthy of being a veteran of the council. Impersonation and fraud in your mouth becomes borrowing someone else's name.
How come I didn't know? This Vega belonged to your Feng family.
Su Jingxi, do you know who my teacher is? Let me tell you. My teacher is Vega.
Oh. So it's a family affair. So you impersonated Vega outside, with your teacher's permission.
Cut the crap. I'll tell you another secret the outsiders don't know. My teacher Vega is the new president of the council.
Oh. And?
Su Jingxi, today you impersonated Vice President Chen, acted recklessly at the reception,
The film was
and plagiarized my
translated
teacher's work.
and narrated by M.
This
Media.
matter, I will definitely tell her. Even if Vice President Chen comes, she won't be able to protect you.
Things really are developing in unexpected ways.
Humph, didn't expect that, did you? I advise you to apologize to me now. And take your dog. And get out. I'm going to talk to my teacher here later. You staying here will only offend my teacher's eyes.
Shameless. Did she even accept you? Calling him teacher left and right. Aren't you ashamed?
Say that again.
Don't think others don't know. It was your dad begging Vice President Chen to take the president as a teacher. Actually, the president hasn't even met you. Right. Who are you? This is the council chamber. Where do you get off speaking here? Your daughter impersonated Vega first, and still wants to become their student. Not afraid of being exposed on the spot.
You. I'll fight you?
These are the golden scissors.
Stay back.
Daughter, these are the royally bestowed golden scissors.
Golden scissors. The council president's token. Royally bestowed golden scissors.
Feng Ying, give it back to my sister.
Don't move. Oh, Su Jingxi. Forging the council president's token. The royally bestowed golden scissors. You say, what are your intentions?
Daughter, I think these golden scissors seem real. Could it be?
Dad, you must be mistaken. The royally bestowed golden scissors are clearly in the president's hands. How could she have them? Oh, I understand. Su Jingxi, you. Chen Zhao, I'm asking you, why are you protecting her so much? So it's because of this.
What do you mean?
Still pretending. Before, without a president, Chen Zhao ruled supreme. Now the new president is here. To maintain his power, Chen Zhao colluded with you to forge the token. To impersonate the president and seize power. Right. What are you laughing at?
Palace dramas really do a number on people.
I was right, wasn't I? I'm going to smash this fake right now. Let's see how you and Chen Zhao collude now.
Stop.
What are you doing? Don't come any closer.
Feng Yun, look at the fine daughter you've raised. Vice President Chen Please let me explain. No need to explain. First at the cocktail party, impersonating Vega. Now you want to damage our president's token, the golden scissors. Our council is too small for the two of you. You two big shots. Vice President.
Dad, you don't need to explain to them. Just wait until the teacher arrives. We'll see who's in trouble then.
Teacher. Thanks. The two of you, still harboring the thought of becoming the president's student.
You think you're the only one who can contact the president. I have this. Forged golden scissors. Palace dramas really do a number on people. I will report this matter truthfully. The evidence is conclusive. When the time comes, let's see how you'll deny it. Humph. I just need to report this matter. And it'll be a great achievement. The president will definitely take me as a disciple.
How laughable. I didn't expect such a disgracefully foolish idiot would actually come from our council.
Chen Zhao. If you confess now, I can still cover for you. In front of the president.
Daughter.
Dad, what are you so afraid of?
Vice President Chen.
I think there's no need to hide it anymore. Tell them.
Yes. That Feng fellow. Haven't you been asking me these past few days who the president is? Now I'll tell you. This is our council's new president. The international top fashion designer Vega. Miss Su.
And the CGA Fashion Council president. If she's the president, why was she abroad, like a stray dog, wandering for 5 years?
Watch your mouth.
Did I say something wrong? It's all because of you people. I worked so hard for 3 years. I was about to become Mrs. Shen. Now, you've ruined everything. Ruined.
Hard work. You dare use the word hard work. You stole someone else's name and their designs, destroyed someone else's family, and you dare speak of hard work.
That's still better than you. Crawling into an old man's bed.
The film
Like
was
you.
translated
Min
and
Jiang.
narrated by M Media.
What? Did I hit a nerve? This old geezer protected you like his own daughter. You say you didn't crawl into his bed. As if anyone would believe that.
You really get lost. I shouldn't have agreed to let your daughter meet the president.
Regretting it now. Too late. When the president arrives, I'll make sure you know what it means to regret your actions.
No need to wait.
What do you mean?
Let me show you something. Look familiar.
This is impossible. Why?
Why was this information sent to me? Right. Have you ever considered? You think, why Vega rejected so many giant international companies? And why she gave free authorization of her work to Shen Corp? And why today, so unusually, she refused authorization? Because my alias abroad is Vega. What? Still want to be my disciple?
Don't come here. You come any closer. Come any closer and I won't be polite.
You're welcome. If you dare to, in broad daylight, be disrespectful to me, you wouldn't be in this situation today.
Shut up. Stop talking.
Ying Ying, my good daughter. Vice President Chen, you were right about one thing. You shouldn't have arranged for us to meet.
Su Jingxi. Even if you are the president, so what? You're nothing but the abandoned daughter of the Su family. The Su family will never agree to you inheriting the golden scissors. They will only treat you like a gift, to be given away to others, in exchange for benefits. Humph. Just like marrying you off to Shen Yi.
Let's see, who dares to steal my wife? From Shen Yunlin.
Heir to the Shen Corporation.
You have some sense after all. If you had been this perceptive earlier, you wouldn't have ended up like this.
Feng Ying. You keep saying I harmed you. But from the very beginning, you and I, and Shen Yi, were never the same kind of people.
Shut up. Su Jingxi. Actually, we're the same. It's just that. The man I latched onto was Shen Yi. And you latched onto Shen Yunlin.
Do you think everyone is like you? Vigo. Jinxie's status in the international fashion design world is something Jinxie, bit by bit, earned through her own talent and hard work.
Wake up. You're right about clinging to Shen Yi. But my sister is the one being pursued.
All right, Minjiang. You can never wake up.
President Su. We father and daughter were blind. My daughter, she made a terrible mistake in a moment of confusion. Please show mercy.
Director Feng, I hope you understand one thing. It was your daughter who impersonated me and swindled people outside. What she should receive is legal punishment.
President Su, as long as you let our Yingying go, I'm willing to pay any price.
Director Feng, what Feng Ying did at the Shen family has already driven them to the brink of bankruptcy. Even if I can forgive her, can Shen Yi forgive her?
We just received
The
a
film was
report.
translated
Someone
and
here is suspected
narrated
of fraud.
by M.
Which one of
Media.
you is Feng Ying? Please come with us.
You always arrive so timely. Are you doing this on purpose?
How did you get hurt so badly? Let me. Does it hurt a lot?
It's fine. In our line of work, it's normal to get pricked often.
Then you'd best be careful from now on. No one cared when I got hurt before. If you get hurt again, I'll care.
Well, I have something to do. I'll be going now.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to find my sister. Shen Yi is bankrupt now. I'm afraid he'll take it out on my sister.
Don't worry. Shen Yi. I've already got people keeping an eye on him. If he goes to your sister, someone will let me know. He probably doesn't have the energy for anything else right now. He's dealing with company matters.
Hello.
You ungrateful child. You came back to the country and didn't even tell your family. Instead, you went to the association and embarrassed the Su family. Get back here now. You disobedient child. Do you even care about me, your father? Do you even consider the Su family?
Dad. You're still the same as ever. Shouting won't solve anything. It won't scare me either.
Sis, are you lecturing Dad? You've learned a lot in the past 5 years abroad, haven't you? You've learned quite a bit while you were abroad.
You good for nothing. I used to consider you the hope of our Su family. To think you'd stoop so low. Impersonating the president and plagiarizing someone else's work. How shameful.
What you said to Dad.
Well, you dared to do it, but you don't dare admit it.
Plagiarism impersonation. How am I Su Kunching supposed to face this industry now? When the Su family returns to its peak, how am I supposed to explain this to my peers?
Return to its peak. Dad, given the current state of the Su family, what gives you such confidence?
Su Jingxi, There's something you don't know.
What is it?
I just received news from Vice President Chen this morning. The new president is coming to the Su family in person soon to discuss the inheritance of the golden scissors. Then, our Su family will return to its peak.
The president is going to return the golden scissors to the Su family.
No, but the golden scissors were retrieved from abroad by the new president. But after all, the golden scissors are a generations-old heirloom of my Su family.
From what you're saying, you still want to get the golden scissors back from the president.
Even if the new president doesn't want to return the golden scissors to my Su family, they will certainly support the Su family. Otherwise, without the recognition of my Su family, this new president's position would be illegitimate.
Dad, Su Jingxi's impersonation of the president has seriously damaged the interests of our Su family. I suggest expel Su Jingxi from the Su family to appease the chairman's fury.
Dad, do you think I would impersonate someone else?
That's no longer important. Whether it's true or false, you've ultimately disgraced the Su family's reputation.
Dad's right. You've disgraced the Su family. What's the situation now? Now is a critical moment for the Su family's return to the industry's peak. We can't let you alone hold back our entire family.
Dad, I ask you, has our Su family centuries-old legacy relied on a pair of golden scissors?
Dad, those are the imperial golden scissors. Decades ago, losing the golden scissors caused our Su family's downfall. Retrieving the golden scissors has always been your long-cherished wish, hasn't it? Are you really willing to just...
Jingxi, don't blame Dad. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for
The
going
film
astray.
was translated and narrated by M.
Abandon
Media.
your daughter. Right. After all, you for the Shen family's money abandoned me once before.
Shut up.
If it weren't for my sister, the one suffering at the Shen family now might be me.
Su Jingxi, you're not fit to mention my sister.
Enough.
If it weren't for you, my sister wouldn't have had 3 abortions and become infertile. If it weren't for you, my sister wouldn't be bullied at the Shen family.
What are you saying? What are you saying? My sister.
Su Jingxi, stop pretending to be innocent. All of this now is because of you.
Yes. It's all my fault. But Dad, how can you say that so easily?
If it weren't for the Shen family's investment, the Su family would be finished.
In your eyes, is a daughter just a bargaining chip?
Shut up.
Cold-blooded. Only interested in profit. The Su family doesn't deserve the golden scissors.
How could our Su family produce such an ungrateful wretch?
Fine.
Su Kunking, your Su family is truly something. The arranged marriage is one thing, but after your real daughter returned, she repays my Shen family with malice. Don't worry. If our Shen family goes bankrupt, your Su family won't have it easy either.
Wait, Shen Yi, listen to me. You ungrateful wretch. What have you done? Why does Shen Yi want to break ties with our Su family?
What?
What did I do? I only did what I should have done. What I wanted to do.
Over a century of Su family legacy is about to be destroyed because of you.
Su Jingxi, do you know that the Su family is poised to reclaim its position at the top? That's why you've returned. It was all to avenge Dad. To marry you to Shen Yi. You're crazy. You're truly mad.
I'm not the crazy one. You are crazy. Even if I hadn't returned, the Su family would eventually crumble.
Crumble. Let me tell you, as long as you're expelled from the Su family and the golden scissors are retrieved, there's no need Even just gaining the chairman's support will allow the Su family to rise again.
I'm telling you, you won't get the chairman's support. Nor will you retrieve the golden scissors. I've spoken.
You've spoken? Fine. The chairman will be here at the Su residence shortly. Father will expel you in front of the chairman. He'll drive you out.
Father. For the sake of our father-daughter relationship, I'll give you two choices.
You.
Father, let her finish. This Su Jingxi has quite the nerve. I'd like to see what she's capable of.
Welcome me back to the Su family. And in the name of the Su family, legitimize new Chinese style, I will use my methods to revive the Su family.
Revive the Su family with your methods. You a plagiarist. A fraud. A charlatan. Dare to speak of reviving the Su family in your name. And welcome you back. I despite.
Either you expel me from the Su family, and I guarantee the Su family won't receive a shred of support from the council. The Su family won't possess the golden scissors either.
Then I'd like to see how you'll get the chairman to change his mind. Father.
It's time to make your choice.
Arrogant. Jingxi, oh Jingxi. You've disappointed me greatly. New Chinese design isn't as simple as you think. You think you're Vega.
I'm Vega.
You're Vega. Look at yourself now. Is there anything about
The film
you
was
that
translated
suggests you could
and
design
narrated by
a masterpiece like
Media.
Dream of Cloud Brocade?
I understand. What's stopping me from returning to the Su family isn't philosophy or skill. It's prejudice. In that case, very well. Vice Chairman Chen, tell the Su family they're not worthy of the golden scissors.
Such bluffing.
Dad, you said something to me just now. You said I'd strayed from the path. Those words, I returned them to you.
Su Jingxi. It was all to avenge Dad. Isn't this disgusting?
If you've made enough of a scene, leave. I don't want to in front of outsiders. Throw you out of the house.
Dad. For a Su Jingxi. There's no need for this.
Chilman, I know you hate her. It's because she's been the center of attention since she was little. And later your sister married into the Shen family because of her. But you need to remember, she's also your half-sister.
Dad. All right. Let's not talk about her. We still have to meet the president later.
Right. Vice President Chun just called. Said the president will be visiting us today. Not sure where they are now. Hurry up and get someone to tidy up.
Yes. Mr. Su.
Vice President Chun, sorry to keep you waiting. Sit down.
I won't sit down. I came to tell you. The president isn't coming today. There's nothing else. The president just doesn't want to discuss the golden scissors with the Su family anymore.
What? How is that possible?
Vice President Chen. Is there some kind of misunderstanding? Oh, there's no misunderstanding. This is what the president said personally. Oh, I understand. It must be because of Jinxie, right? Vice President Chen, you must explain this clearly to the president. Jinxie, we've already expelled her from the Su family. What? Expelled from the Su family?
That's right. Vice President Chen, we've known each other for so many years. You must help me.
Oh, Mr. Su, Mr. Su. If it were anything else, I would definitely help you. But this matter, you're wrong. And dead wrong.
Vice President Chen, what do you mean by that?
Mr. Su, why don't you think carefully? Why at this time would the president appear and even take the initiative to discuss the ownership of the golden scissors with the Su family?
Could it be? There's something hidden here.
Oh, how foolish. Mr. Su, you are truly foolish. This president is your own daughter, Jinxie.
What Jinxie? Jinxie, she's the president.
That's impossible. Jinxie is the president. I can testify to that. These golden scissors, she discovered them abroad and brought them back. This time, it's about bringing the golden scissors back to the Su family. Brother Su, tell me, Jinxie, she's your own daughter. You won't listen to her, but you listen to those gossips. Such a good thing. You ruined it.
Jinxie. She's the president. No wonder she said those things.
Dad,
Didn't you say your sister impersonated Vega at the banquet?
besides being the president, Jinxie has another identity. She's the pioneer of the new Chinese style.
The film was
A world-renowned
translated
designer.
and narrated by
Vega.
M Media.
What? So, those works of hers at the reception weren't fake. They were really hers. I've told you all I need to say. As for the future, how you the Su family will handle yourselves, Brother Su, think it over carefully. Dad, why don't I go find Jinxie? I'll kneel and apologize to her, beg for her forgiveness.
It's useless. Once Jinxie makes a decision, she won't go back on it.
But Dad, the Shen family has turned against us now. The golden scissors is our Su family's last hope. If we don't have the golden scissors, then our Su family is finished.
The golden scissors. I lost the golden scissors for the second time. This time the Su family is really going to be ruined in my hands.
If it wasn't for her, the Shen family wouldn't have so many problems today.
What are you trying to do? Do what?
Your Su family has ruined me. Left me like this.
Shencorp is finished now, but you still have a chance. I can plead with Jinxie. She'll let you go.
Su Jing.
My sister is Yu Jinghe. Get out of my way.
Madam never mentioned having a sister. Get lost.
Shen Yi. You animal.
Jing's voice.
It's my sister. Get out of my way.
You just wouldn't listen, would you? Sister, hurry, go save her.
Shen Yi. You animal.
Jinxie.
Sister.
Su Jingxi.
Shen Yi. My sister was married to you for 5 years. How could you do this to her?
Su Jingxi. All of this today is your own doing. If you hadn't framed me, I wouldn't be doing this to your sister.
Jinxie. Run. Don't worry about me.
You walked right into this yourself. Haven't you been looking for your sister? Fine today. You stay, and I'll let her go.
You're dreaming. Jinxie, run.
Get off.
Sister. Shan Yi. Do whatever you want to me. Leave my sister alone.
You said it yourself.
Sister. Sister. Are you all right? Sister, it's all my fault. I'm so sorry you had to go through this.
It's not your fault. As long as you're okay. I'm happy.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I was so selfish back then.
What did you say? Have you forgotten? I volunteered to take your place.
But I didn't expect him to do this to you. It's all right. I'm back. I won't let you suffer any more grievances.
Su Jinxie. Let me tell you. Your sister deserved it. And if anyone's to blame, it's you. You ruined your sister.
Anything else you want to say?
Humph. I want to say, between you and your sister, whose life is better?
You.
Su Jinxie. You dare hit me. I'll kill you.
You hit my sister with this, didn't you? Don't
The
you
film was
worry.
translated
I'm not
and
like you,
narrated
a
by
beast who
M
takes
Media.
pleasure in abusing others. How you treated my sister. I'll make you pay back double.
Su Jinxie. Just you. You just hooked up with Sheng Yunlin. Let me tell you, even if it means death, I'll drag the Su family down with me. Then, even Sheng Yunlin won't be able to help you.
Fine. I have nothing to do with the Su family anymore anyway.
Are you even human?
I didn't abandon the Su family. The Su family abandoned me. Shan Yi. You should be thankful that we live in a society ruled by law. Otherwise, I would kill you with my own hands. Let him go.
Boss, it's bad. The partners are storming the company, demanding their money back. And the tax bureau is here too. They took all the company's account books.
What?
Boss, the company has been seized.
Haha. Su Jinxie. You think this will ruin me? Don't forget, all these years of authorization were given to me. I just have to sell these authorizations, all of them, and I can make a comeback.
Shen Yi. Don't forget, I've been with you all these years. I know everything you've done. Your illegal imprisonment of me. Abuse. Suspected smuggling. These charges are enough to put you away for life.
What goes around comes around. You're out of chances.
Jing, our feelings as husband and wife for so many years. You can't let me go to jail.
Shan Yi. It's too late for regrets now.
Not too late. I don't want the company anymore. I don't want the authorization either. Just don't let me go to jail. Please, let me go.
Sis, what are you doing?
Don't move.
Shan Yi. Let my sister go.
Su Jinxie, don't you want your sister? If you want her, tell your little assistant to stay put.
Okay. We won't come over.
Mr. Shen,
You two tie him up for me.
Minjiang. Shan Yi. What are you trying to do?
Su Jinxie, everything I've achieved today It's all your fault. Didn't you want your sister? All right. I'll let her go. You take her place.
5 years ago you married Shen Yi in my place. Now, I'll take it back.
Sister,
Su Jingxi. I told you. Even if it means death, I'll die with you.
Shen Yi,
Yunlan.
let Jingxi go.
Shen Yunlin, you finally came. The Shen family is bankrupt, and you played a big part in it. Today, we'll settle the score.
Watch out.
Yunlan.
Jingxi,
Yunlan. Yunlan. Call an ambulance.
hello. Sister, you've been watching over him all night. Let me take over.
If Yunlan doesn't wake up, I don't want to go anywhere. Minjiang, please take good care of my sister for me. Shen Yi is bankrupt now, and I'm afraid he'll hurt my sister.
Okay. Sister, be careful.
Yunlan. You said you loved a good show. Well now, I admit it. You succeeded. From the moment you first saw me, you wanted to get my attention. Now you have. My eyes are all on you. Yunlan. Are you even listening to me? Usually I can't get rid of you. But now you're not saying anything. If you don't say something, I'm really leaving.
The film was
Sheng Yunlan, say
translated
something.
and narrated by M Media.
Wake up. If you don't wake up, I'm really leaving. Sheng Yunlan. Sheng Yunlan. Sheng Yunlan. Doctor. Doctor. Doctor, he's awake, come quickly.
He's not awake yet, but he's out of danger.
Thank you, Doctor.
Sister,
Minjiang,
Mr. Sheng is recovering well. He can even sit up now.
That's because your sister took such good care of him.
Of course. You have no idea. While you were unconscious, my sister she.
What about your sister?
nothing.
That's my apple.
Peel your own.
Mr. Sheng, let me tell you a secret. While you were unconscious, my sister she took care of you tirelessly. Even wiped your body down.
Did you wipe down there too?
Let me pour you a glass of water.
Finally discharged. Jinxie. You were too rough.
It's your fault. You kept touching me in the hospital. That's why the wound split open and had to stay several extra days.
Sis,
I heard Mr. Sheng was hospitalized, so I came to see you.
Sis. I've been at the hospital taking care of Yunlan these past few days. Couldn't visit you. You don't blame me, do you?
Of course not. Actually, Mr. Sheng's injury this time. It's all my fault. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have gone after Shen Yi.
oh Jing. You're Jinxie's sister. Then naturally you're my sister too. Don't be so formal.
Right, sis. We're family. By the way, you came here this time. You're not here to see Yunlan, are you?
Jinxie, then I'll be blunt. The Su family is in a bad way right now.
Did they send you here?
No. Ever since you left the Su family last time, the Su family lost all their resources from the council. Coupled with Shen Corp's bankruptcy, it's impacted the Su family's business. Now the Su family...
Sis. Shen Corp's bankruptcy affected more than just the Su family, and the council's resources aren't solely up to me.
But you're the president.
Did they talk to you?
Jinxie. Regardless, you have Su family blood running through your veins.
Sis. I already gave them a chance. They didn't want it.
Sister Jing. Don't look at me. If it were anything else, fine. But this Su family matter. I can only listen to Jin.
Sis. You're just too kind. That's why they take advantage of you.
But, Jinxie...
Sis. The Su family 20 years ago, ever since they lost the golden scissors, they've been declining. If you hadn't married into the Shen family and secured the funding, the Su family would have gone bankrupt long ago.
Jinxie, I can't just watch the Su family go bankrupt.
Sis. Tell me. What do they want?
They want the rights to Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade.
The film was
get
translated
it to Shen Corp.
and narrated
So-
by M Media.
Su Juming told you.
Jinxie, how did you know?
Uncle Su cares most about appearances. He banished Jinxie from the family. How could he possibly use Jinxie's work to revive the Su family? Only Su Juming could come up with such a harebrained scheme.
Sis, for your sake. I'm willing to give them a chance.
Jinxie, I knew it. You wouldn't just stand by and watch the Su family go bankrupt.
Sis. Hear me out. I can give them the Dream Wanderer Brigade authorization. I can also give them the resources of the board of directors. But they must agree to one condition. That is, give up the right to inherit the golden scissors, sis. Do you really think the Su family has been able to thrive for 100 years just because of a pair of golden scissors?
Sis Jing, if the Su family holds on to these golden scissors as the heir and doesn't strive to improve, they'll eventually be eliminated by the industry. As the saying goes, destruction breeds rebirth. Jinxie, this is also helping him.
I understand. I'll tell them.
Sis. Even without the Su family, you still have me, don't worry.
Ouch, be gentle. Honestly, you're just too soft-hearted.
What do you mean?
You said you wouldn't help the Su family, but you went back on your word.
I did it for my sister. Otherwise, I wouldn't help them for anything.
Hey,
What are you doing?
you're not just leaving like this, are you? What else do you want? Hey, I heard everything while I was unconscious. You took advantage of me quite a bit. I'm going to get even.
Have you forgotten how your wound reopened?
Death beneath the peony flower. A romantic goes even in death. Forget the reopened wound. Even another stab would be worthwhile.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Shen Yi, what are you doing here?
Oh, isn't this President Su?
Feng Ying.
You're wondering why I'm alright, aren't you? Too bad. Brother Shenyi cares about me. He dropped the charges.
Shen Yi, how dare you show your face here? Aren't you afraid of being arrested?
Arrest me. I haven't broken any laws. Oh, about accidentally injuring CEO Sheng that day. You can sue me anytime. My lawyer has already prepared the bail documents. Oh. And I've also paid off all the loans, including CEO Sheng's 500 million.
You sold all of Viga's authorizations.
This time I went abroad. I transferred all the authorizations to the organization. 7 Volts, the global luxury leader. Haha. Those foreigners are really generous. 3 billion. Not a penny less.
You know why I didn't sell my work abroad initially.
Do you know what these foreign companies getting their hands on Chinese designs means?
Sheng Yunlin, don't pretend to be some patriot. Your Sheng Corp has made plenty of money with foreign companies, right?
Right. Su Jingxi, if you were really so patriotic, why did you study abroad? What new Chinese style? Nonsense. It's just a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I'm not talking to you anymore. We're going to sign with 7 Volts Group. Farewell.
I think something's wrong. I know my own
The film
work.
was translated
Some
and
of the released
narrated
series
by M
aren't
Media.
worth 30 billion.
Exactly. Could it be that Dream Wanderer Brocade? Jingxi, wait a minute. I don't think it's that simple. Shen Yi shouldn't have the design authorization for Dream Wanderer Brocade.
Of course I know. He must have used some method. Otherwise 7 Volts wouldn't spend 30 billion.
You seem very nervous. This Dream Wanderer Brocade design.
Dream Wanderer Brocade uses domestic intangible cultural heritage techniques. It absolutely cannot flow overseas.
Oh. Why are you two back? Do you want to witness me signing with 7 Volts?
Su Jingxi, don't tell me you're after brother Shen Yi's 30 billion again.
Shen Yi, you don't have the authorization for Dream Wanderer Brocade.
Su Jingxi, you figured it out now. This 30 billion includes the authorization for Dream Wanderer Brocade.
I guessed right. But you should know, I am Vega. As long as I'm here, you have no right to sell the authorization for Dream Wanderer Brocade.
Su Jingxi, don't try to trick me. Don't you want to know how I persuaded 7 Volts? That's right. I remember now. It was your sister who married me in your place. He attended the wedding. But we were the ones who got the marriage license.
You use the name of Jingxi's spouse to sell Dream Wanderer Brocade to 7 Volts.
No. It was in the name of Vega's spouse.
The copyright doesn't belong to jointly owned marital property. What you did is illegal.
I know it's illegal. But 7 Volts doesn't care.
I don't believe 7 Volts would spend 30 billion on an illegal contract.
Mr. Sheng. Su Jingxi, she's just a designer. She doesn't understand business operations, but you're an expert in this area. You didn't know.
But we have to wait until 7 Volts goes public before we can sue. Cases like this dispute will take at least 7 or 8 years to sort out.
I understand. By the time the lawsuit is settled, Dream Wanderer Brocade will be outdated.
Exactly. And as soon as the contract is signed, brother Shen Yi will take me far away.
Shen Yi, Feng Ying. I'll give you one last chance. As long as you don't sell the authorization for Dream Wanderer Brocade, I can let bygones be bygones.
Shen Yi, I can buy your other authorizations, which is also a way out for you.
Are you begging me? Ha 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 ha. The CEO of Shangxi Group and the president of the Garment Association are begging me, ha ha ha.
Su Jingxi, aren't you very capable? Where's your arrogance from the cocktail party? My father begged you so much, but you wouldn't budge. Today, why are you letting bygones be bygones?
You don't have a say here.
So lively. Mr. Shen, what are you up to?
You're the 7 volts representative.
Yes, I am.
I'm Vega. I've never authorized Dream Wanderer Brigade to anyone, even if Shen Yi is my legal spouse. He has no right to sell it.
Madam, I don't know you. Mr. Shen, can we sign the contract now?
Of course.
You.
Don't worry. The show hasn't started yet.
This is the information on all authorized works. Of course. It also includes Dream Wanderer Brocade.
So, Missy, when will the payment arrive? The final payment will be in your account within 3 business days. If there are no other questions, I'll be going now. $30 billion. Su Jingxi, I told
The
you.
film was translated
I wouldn't fail.
and narrated by M Media.
Thanks for the authorization. Goodbye.
Who are you? What do you want?
Shen Yi, right. You are now suspected of forging authorization and defrauding 7 Volts Group. Please cooperate with our investigation.
Brother Shen Yi. This.
Don't worry, it's fine. 7 Volts Group won't admit it. Otherwise, them getting the authorization would be meaningless.
You're wrong. 7 Volts Group reported this.
It must be you. Su Jingxi, you called the police, didn't you?
Su Jingxi, calling the police now is useless. 7 Volts Group won't admit it now. Otherwise, why would they buy the authorization from me?
You did this.
I told you. 7V Group called the cops. You owe them $3 billion. You think he'll let you go?
You're lying. Before Shen Yi sold them, it was already agreed upon. That was cooperation. It wasn't fraud. Shen Yi, say something.
Is my money something that can just be taken? And do you think you can leave today? Get it?
Shen Yi, what's wrong?
I told you. The show's just begun.
7 volts group is yours.
To be precise, it belongs to our family. 7 Volts Group was originally Shenxi Group's overseas industry.
You tricked me.
I tricked you. Otherwise, how would you return to the country and walk right into the trap?
So you planned all this.
He was greedy. Otherwise, he wouldn't have fallen for it.
Shen Yi, what's going on?
Oh. You 2 lovebirds ganged up to trick me. I'll sue you.
Sure. Want me to find you a lawyer? Oh right. How about the lawyer 7 Volts Group found for you? How is he?
Shen Yi, come with us.
Hey, hey.
Shen Yi's been arrested. Now, you don't have to worry about anyone hurting your sister.
Did you plan this all along? This way of dealing with Shen Yi? You deliberately kept it from me.
I wanted to surprise you. If I told you, what if you gave it away?
You just wanted to see me make a fool of myself.
President, you're finally here. As you requested, held a unified bidding process for the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade authorization. But the result?
The result what?
The result? GC Company won your authorization.
What? GC Company is a foreign company. How could they participate in the board's internal bidding?
It was Officer Feng. It's all because of Feng Ying. She's always held a grudge against us. So, she colluded with GC Company. GC Company funded another company under her name, in her name, and won the authorization. President, GC Company is about to hold a press conference. They've also contacted international industry giants, saying they want to use Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade to open up the domestic market.
It's fine. Worst case scenario, we'll burn money to dominate the market. How much will it take? Shenxi Group will provide the funds.
This isn't just a matter of market competition. A foreign company has Dream Cloud Brocade. This means foreign companies' products are surpassing domestic ones in Chinese elements.
It's all my fault. I'm a sinner. A sinner against history and culture.
Rather than waiting around here, why don't we fight back directly? Don't look at me like that, Jinfen. Do you really want to give up and lose to yourself, no less?
What do you mean?
You're the best designer. Dream Cloud Brocade is your best work.
Right, President. If anyone could design something better than Dream Cloud Brocade, that person is you.
Dream Cloud Brocade is the most perfect piece I created. After years of work. To try and improve it, to surpass it in a short time, is simply impossible.
Jinxie, being so downhearted isn't like you.
Yes, President. This new Chinese style ultimately is a continuation of culture. We can't
The
lose
film
to
was
foreigners
translated and
in the new Chinese
narrated
style
by
race.
M Media.
Jinxie, do you know why I fell in love with you at first sight? It's because of your confidence. Remember when I saw you at the venue? I noticed your powerful confidence. I believe you can do it.
That's right. Uncle Chen, I want to create a new Chinese style brand in my own name. I'll need you to make a trip then.
Yes, what will the brand be called?
It will be called Huajinsi.
Good. I'll get right on it.
Zhao
Sis,
I don't have much talent in design. But you can leave the company operations to me. Don't worry.
thank you, sister.
Sis, I'm just a brick, ready to be placed wherever needed.
Thank you, brother.
Huajinsi. The channels and preparations are all set. What are you going to do next?
What we're doing now are just some necessary safety nets. Preparations. But what will really hit GC hard will be our hard power.
You mean a new design? But as far as I know, 7 Volts will hold a press conference at the end of the month and ship products. This means we only have half a month.
Half a month isn't nearly enough.
And normally, a good design, even the best designer, from design to finished garment, then to mass production, at the very least, it takes 2 months, let alone a whole collection. Right now it's simply not enough.
So I'm not planning to start from scratch.
What do you mean?
You're saying if GC just finished their launch event and discovered the designs they received are all half finished, what would their expression be?
Now that would be interesting. I've received news that GC has invested a third of their resources into the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade.
Sis, is this the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade?
Well, to be precise, it's all the materials for the Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade. Every drawing I created from start to finish, from 5 years ago.
Sis, what does this mean?
Dream Wanderer Cloud Brocade was entirely completed by me alone, so it's inevitable that there might be some subjective biases. I want to invite some designers to give me some ideas.
But average designers, they won't be able to offer any useful suggestions. Those top designers, would they be willing to do these odd jobs?
With Miss Sue's command, finding a few designers would be a piece of cake.
Vice President Chen has already handed these drawings to the selected designers. With everyone working together, I believe it will be finished soon.
Jinxie, take a break.
No time is tight, and the task is heavy. I need to draw out every single proposal given by each designer. Draw them all out.
This drawing is just too shoddy.
Mr. Sheng, after all, time is of the essence. Everyone did their best. Among these proposals, I see some good ones too.
Vice President Chen, don't tell me you drew this.
I'm not very good at traditional design.
The film was
We need
translated
a designer
and narrated
who's
by
proficient
M
in
Media.
traditional design to integrate all these design proposals. Integrate them all. Vice President Chen, do you have any recommendations?
I do have one. But
What?
You're talking about him. He'd never help me. Change of approach. Innovative elements. Might as well kill him.
Are you talking about Uncle Sue?
Nowadays the only designer who insists on traditional design. But do you think he would help me, the abandoned daughter of the Sue family?
President, have you noticed that you and your father are the same kind of people? Although on the surface, you insist on different things. You do new Chinese style. He insists on traditional design. But you all want to promote Chinese design to flourish.
Right?
Dad,
You always say you want to do new Chinese. You want to innovate. I want to see what you've learned abroad all these years.
who is it? It's you.
What's up? Don't want to see me? Then I'll leave after delivering the food.
I've heard everything. Thank you.
I don't understand what you're saying.
GC Group approached you first, but you rejected them, and even beat them up. That's why they went to Director Feng.
Rejected them. That wasn't because of you. I just don't want people calling me a traitor.
All right, all right.
Dad, let's eat. Yours. Don't embarrass our 5,000-year-old culture, otherwise I won't spare you.
Got it. Cheers.
Sis, we actually did it.
Everything is ready now. Just waiting for GC's press conference tomorrow. Mr. Sheng, it's time for your favorite part again.
What part? Watching the drama unfold.
Hey. That's only half right.
The scene wouldn't be the same without you.
Ha ha ha. Cheers.
The famous designer, Vega. Our collaboration with Vega marks GC Group's leading position in the new field of new Chinese design. What's wrong? What? How is this possible? Ms. Feng, their company's designs have been published on the official website, online and physical stores. Have also started pre-sales. Why didn't I receive any news before? Ms. Feng, we just received news that Vega has established her own brand, Jinxi, and has launched a new design product based on Dream Wanderer and Cloud Brocade. What do you think about this?
Miss Feng, what do you know about the marriage announcement of Sheng Yunlin, heir to Shengxi Group, and designer Vega, Hua Jinxi's new products, in terms of both design and quality, far surpass your company's. Miss Feng, what is your company's new products? Competitiveness in the new Chinese design field. How confident are you?
The questions everyone is asking are irrelevant to our press conference. We still hope everyone can focus on Dream Wanderer and Cloud Brocade.
Miss Feng, as far as I know, Shengxi Group is supporting Hua Jinxi, invested funds, and promoted it globally. Excuse me, this for Dream Wanderer Brocade has caused quite an impact, hasn't it?
Are you sure?
The
Sorry,
film
everyone.
Was translated
Today's
and
press conference is
narrated
canceled.
by M Media.
Thank you all for coming.
Really?
You were the ones who contacted me initially. How can you shift all the responsibility onto me?
Enough. This time our GC has lost billions in investment. Our market value has plummeted by hundreds of billions.
What does that have to do with me?
Anyway, this time, you will bear all the losses. If you can't pay back the money, you'll be sued.
It's been half a year since I came back.
So fast.
Yet. Oh. This return has caused quite a stir.
Are you blaming me?
How could I blame you? This sudden wedding announcement startled my mother. She insists I go back and explain things to her.
So, will you come back?
Of course I'll come back. I haven't married you yet.
Who wants to marry you? I can't wait for you to leave. I don't want to see you.
Fine, then there's something I need to do before I leave.
What is it?
You took advantage of me so much before. And I haven't gotten even yet.